Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from BLUSH Lacquer. I've got a couple different things in this video. I've got 6 polishes that are releasing as their Ballroom Bling collection. I have their mystery polish and then their September color of the month. So all of that will be in this video. All of this releases on September 16th, and from the 16th to the 18th, Victoria is having a PolishCon sale for 15% off, so I will leave that code here and I will also put it in the description box below. So that 15% off is good when you purchase 3 polishes or more. So if you spend $27, you can get 15% off your whole purchase. It doesn't limit you to 3 polishes though. So check the description box. I'll leave that code. I'll link BLUSH Lacquer's Instagram and Etsy page, and I'll also leave my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of this collection and individual video swatches. So 8 polishes, and let's get into the swatches. First up is Jump, Jive, and Wail, and this is a glitter bomb filled with sky blue, baby pink, sapphire, and silver holographic glitter of all different sizes. This also has a sprinkling of scattered dust holographic. So here's our first coat of Jump, Jive, and Wail, and I'm wearing this over Udon No Mi by Essie. You get a ton of glitter out of this without any kind of fishing or holding the bottle upside down or anything like that. I will say it does take a little bit of manipulation to spread it evenly across the nail, but I feel like that's any glitter topper. And this one could be completely opaque on its own by sponging. So there's one coat. Up next is We Like to Move It, and this is another glitter bomb with red, orange, pink, gold, and blue holographic glitter of a bunch of different sizes. Here's our first coat of We Like to Move It, and I am wearing this over Making Me Happy, also from Essie. Just like the last polish, you get a ton of glitter out of this without any kind of fishing or anything like that. Again, it does take a little bit of manipulation, but the glitter to base ratio on these is absolutely perfect, and they will both dry down just a little bit textured, and they will be a little bit difficult to remove. Next up is Mirrorball, and this is a silver white polish with holographic silver flakies and holographic silver hex glitters. So here's our first coat of Mirrorball. Another one that you get an absolute boatload of glitter from, but this one you don't need to sponge on to be completely opaque on its own. You can get this completely opaque in 2 to 3 coats. I am going to do 3. So there's our first coat, and here's our second coat of Mirrorball. This one also has a really fantastic formula, very easy to work with, very easy to use. And it will also dry down just a little bit textured because of all the micro glitter in there. And there's 2 coats. Here's our third coat of Mirrorball. Along with drying textured, it will be a little bit difficult to remove. So there's 3 coats. Next up is Don't Forget Your Ballgown, and this is a soft periwinkle blue with a violet shimmer and a fine holographic dust. So here's our first coat of Don't Forget Your Ballgown. And this one does start out extremely sheer. It might take you 4 coats for this one to be completely opaque. I did do 3. So here's our first coat. And here's our second coat of Don't Forget Your Ballgown. This one does build up nicely on 2 coats, but it is not completely opaque. This one does have a super strong shimmer that translates to the nail very nicely. And it also has a really nice formula. It's a little bit on the thin side, but it's not difficult to work with by any means. Here's our third coat of Don't Forget Your Ballgown. And with a thicker third coat, this one does cover completely for me. Again, that's why I do say you might need 4 coats. And I'm sorry if you can hear my son's TV in the background. So there's 3 coats. Up next is Skintone Rhinestones, and this is a coppery rose polish with gold, pink, and silver holographic glitter. So here's our first coat of Skintone Rhinestones. This one is also very sheer on the first coat, but it does build up to be completely opaque on its own. This is an absolutely jam-packed glittered polish, absolutely beautiful. So here's our first coat, and here's our second coat of Skintone Rhinestones, and this one does build up very nicely on 2, but I am going to go ahead and do 3. You might be able to get away with 2 because all the glitter might hide your nail line nicely. This one has a very easy to work with formula, absolutely perfect. And this one will dry down textured as well because of all the micro glitter. So there's 2 coats. Here's our third coat of Skintone Rhinestones, and this one does cover completely in 3 coats for me. Along with drying textured, it will be a little bit difficult to remove because of all the micro glitter. So there's 3 coats. And last up from this collection is Dance Floor Lovers, and this is a rich berry wine color with a red shimmer, black holographic glitter, and a scattered holographic shimmer. Here's our first coat of Dance Floor Lovers. Like the rest of the polishes in this collection, this does have a really nice formula. It's very easy to work with. I will say it has a nice even coverage as well, so I don't have like too bad of uneven spots or anything like that. And you do get a ton of glitter in there without any kind of manipulation. So there's our first coat. And here's our second coat of Dance Floor Lovers. When I was filming this, I thought it looked completely opaque in 2 coats, and I feel like it is pretty opaque in 2 coats, especially if you did a thicker second coat, but I will say that a third coat will make it look a lot better and deeper. But I did stop at 2. So there's 2 coats. And this is Atlantia Swift. This comes with the entire Seawater Shimmers collection as kind of like a bonus when you buy the whole collection. And this is a soft rosy pink with a strong gold silver shimmer. So here's our first coat of Atlantia Swift. This one has very nice coverage on the first coat. It is just a little bit sheer. I can see my nail line, but that will be built up completely opaque in 2 coats. Again, absolutely amazing formula. Really easy to work with. So there's our first coat, and here's our second coat of Atlantia Swift. And this one does cover completely in 2 coats for me. So there's 2 coats. And this is Aurora Borealis, and this is a rich royal purple with a slight pink shimmer and blue flakies. So here's our first coat of Aurora Borealis. And this one does have a really nice formula as well, really easy to work with. It is just a touch sheer in the first coat, so I am going to go ahead and probably do 2 or 3 on this. And I believe I said this was the color of the month for September in my intro, and that's definitely wrong. This is the August Fantasy Polish, so my bad. So here's our second coat. And so this time it did build up completely in 2 coats. I have had to do 3 coats for it, so you might need 3, you might be able to get away with 2. You get a ton of flakies out of this, and it does have a really nice formula. So there's 2 coats. Hands down, Skintone Rhinestones, my favorite of all of these 8 polishes. This is absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to wear this to Florida. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these collections. Let me know if there's anything that you plan on picking up with that 15% off. Check out those links and check out Victoria's Instagram page. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.